We'll call this 2, day 2. And your learning target today? Okay, you don't feel good either? To use the left hand trick to complete the unit circle. Okay. The only thing you have to remember about the left hand trick is that it's square root of your fingers divided by 2. Square root of fingers divided by 2. Okay, you ready for this? I'm going to need a marker. Okay. Left hand. Want you to see this as the first quadrant. I'm going to write on my hand just so you can laugh at me. Okay. So first quadrant. So this pinky is representing 0 degrees. My thumb is representing 90 degrees. And each of these are our 30, 45, and 60 degrees. So 30 is going to be this finger, 45, and 60. So, if we want our trig ratios for 30 degrees, you're going to roll over your 30-degree finger. See 3 fingers on one side and 1 on the other. This is an ordered pair, where the finger I'm rolling over is my comma. So, and then the rule is, it's square root of fingers over 2. So my ordered pair, the ordered pair that we wrote down on those tables, wherever my tables went, 30 degrees, when I roll it over, square root of 3 fingers, divide by 2, square root of 1 finger. What's the square root of 1? Simplifies to 1 divided by 2. Take a look at the ordered pair that was there. Square root of 3 over 2, square root of 1 over 2. You just got to remember, it's the square root of the number of fingers divided by 2. And this is your comma, like in an ordered pair. So 45 degrees, roll 45 over. Square root of fingers over 2, square root of fingers over 2. Square root of 2 over 2, oh, look at that. Square root of 2 over 2. Oh, I didn't write down the 61. Oh, I did it on a different packet, that's why. 60 would be square root of 1 over 2, which is 1 over 2, and square root of 3 over 2. And then all we've got to do is reflect them into the quadrant. So, let's start filling this in. Okay, and what I want filled in is the degree measure, the ordered pair, because that's sine, or excuse me, cosine and sine, then I want tangent written down also. So let's start here at the 30 degree. Our ordered pair we are going to use is square root of 3 over 2. And then square root of 1, which is 1 over 2. And then I do want to see tangent written down out here. And how do we get tangent again? How did you do it last week? The y divided by the x. Remember, the 2's cancel out, so I get 1 over square root of 3. I'm going to simplify it down here out of the way, because I know I've got to hit that with a 1. So the tangent's going to be square root of 3 over 3. Oh, over 3. I said 3. I showed it on Friday. You can watch the video and see. Alright, so now that you've got that one done, do just like we did in the with the triangles, where we're going to reflect it over and get this one, reflect it down and get this one, reflect it over and get this one. So, I know the x and y are going to stay in the same position, just something's going to have to be negative. So square root of 3 over 2 and 1/2, and then square root of 3 over 3. Which numbers have to be negative here? Because I'm in quadrant 2. Not rocket science. X or Y? X is negative. Anything else? Tangent's got to be negative because we're going to go positive divided by negative. Now let's reflect it down. So we got square root of 3 over 2 and 1/2 and square root of 3 over 3. But now which ones have to be negative? X and Y. How about tangent? That's going to stay positive. And now we're going to reflect it over here. So it's still square root of 3 over 2, 1/2, square root of 3 over 3. What has to be negative out of those three values? The Y and tangent. Okay, now you need to fill in these other angles. Remember, this is a 30-degree reference angle. So what's 180 minus 30? What should this angle be here? 150. So this will be 180 plus 30, so this angle is 210. And this will be 360 minus the 30 for 330. So I want you to take it and do the 0-degree angle just like we did. That'll be 1, 0. Tangent will be 0, and this is 0 degrees. So I want 4 things at each spot: the degree measure, the X, the Y, and the tangent. So it's just roll your finger over, square root of fingers over 2. Go ahead, fill that all in. And then we got a little bit left. Yep, 360 also. So all you really got to do is just supply the 360 because it matches the same point. Okay, you finish filling that in. And then we got a little bit more to do. Anybody want me to come to their desk and help them with this left-hand trick? Anybody? Anybody? Roll the finger over for the angle you want. See it as an ordered pair. Square root of fingers over 2. Okay, I'm going to go wash my hand off. Anybody need help? 25 is nothing, there's some 0, 34, throw it over. 2 fingers, square root of 2, over 2, square root of 2 over 2. So the answer on that. Yep. Yep. So square root of 1 is 1 over 2. Your x value is 1/2. And then your y is square root of 3 over 2. Put my answer sheet up in a second. I want to show you what the rest of the assignment is, just to use your unit circle now, which I have somewhere for you filled in, right here. Oh, I thought I filled it in. Lies. Didn't have it completely filled in. I don't have it filled in at all. I will still use it. Okay, the assignment is going to be to use your completed unit circle, which I obviously don't have, to find all of these values. So let's say we've got the secant of 330 degrees. Okay, so I'll do number 9 with you. So we want the secant ratio for 330. So you go to 330 on your circle sheet, which is this one right here. That's one that we did together. Secant is whose reciprocal? Cosine or sine? Secant goes with cosine. So we're going to take this, the x value, and flip it over. So it'll be 2 over square root of 3, and then hit it with a 1. So you get 2 square root of 3 over 3. So now your assignment is just to complete these 25 using your unit circle. Can you read the unit circle to get all of these values? So even though we only wrote down cosine, sine, and tangent, you know you've got to do the reciprocals to get the other 3. So you really have the other 3 there, just not all written out like we did in the table. And this is what you will get to use on every test after we take all the quizzes on it without. Yeah, I think I might even have it on the chapter test. I think it's 4 times you have the circle without notes. First time is tomorrow. 10-minute quiz. Give you a blank one of these, you fill it in. And when the chapter test comes along, same thing, you fill it in, turn it in, then you take out this one that's in your notes and you can use it for the test. Okay, that's it.